Well, hello guys, it's Perk here, and in this video I want to show you one of the best aggressive assault rifle class setups in my opinion. And for the gameplay, what I'm showing you is split into two game clips. The first game clip, where I play on Domination on Stormhaven, I get a 5-gun streak, then I get a 7-gun streak. And for the second clip, I play on Domination also on Freet, where I get a 6-gun streak. I know the gun streak's not that decent, but I'm not a really good Call of Duty Ghost player. But this class setup, what I'm going to show you, has definitely improved my gun streak by quite a lot. But anyway, here's the class setup. So for the primary gun is the ARX-160. I prefer it over the Honey Badger, as I know it doesn't have a built-in silencer, but the ARX-160 has a built-in laser sight. So for example, like when you go around the corner and like you see an enemy, both you will panic fire at different rates, and the laser sight will give you like an increased hip fire accuracy, so you should kill the enemy a lot faster. So you should kill the enemy a lot faster before he kills you, and you should get that blank shot a lot quicker. And also it's fully automatic. And the third great part for this gun is like when you fire the first 3 rounds, the high rate of recoil is reduced, and this is the only gun which has this. So like when you fire, like you see an enemy, you fire, and the enemy sees you, you have a greater chance of killing an enemy, as the recoil is reduced for the first 3 rounds, and the health in this game is pretty low, and the guns are quite powerful, so you should be able to kill the enemy at short or long range a lot quicker. And for the camo I'm using is Caustic, where you have to get 3 kills on 1 life to unlock it, which is pretty easy when you use this gun. And for the attachments I'm using Tracker Sight and Foregrip. I'll explain why I'm using these like later on in the video. The secondary gun is the P226. It has a large ammo capacity and it has a high rate of power, and I think it's pretty good at short or long range. And for attachment I'm using a silencer. The reason I'm not using any tacticals or lethals, as like when you use them, they don't resupply if you even use scavenger, and the only time you get them resupplied is when you get killed, which is a shame. But anyway, the good thing is you get an extra 2 points for your perks. I think perks are the most important thing in this game, like to win like gun battles and that a lot easier. So my first perk is Ready Up, which is a 1-point perk. Weapon is ready faster after sprinting. Second perk is Agility, 2-point perk, increased movement speed. Third perk is Off the Grid, 3-point perk, undetectable on the minimap by satcoms and radar pings. Fourth perk is Scavenger, which is a 2-point perk. I think it's one of the most important perks in this game to use. Resupplies the ammo. And fifth perk is Blast Shield, 2-point perk, increases resistance to explosive damage. And for my strike packages I'm using Satcom, Ballistic Vest and Oracle. It doesn't really matter what strike package. I'm using a strike package which suits you. So the reason I'm using Tracker Sight, I know people, before people say it's really newbie, it isn't. And people say it's pretty much the same as the Target Finder Black Ops 2. It isn't. There's like a massive difference. The Target Finder on Black Ops 2, like when it shows enemy, it puts a triangle around the player, and it does all the work for you, and you just have to move the right stick to aim the gun at him, just press RT and you fire, and it does Target Finder does the rest of the work for you, and you get that kill really quickly. I think it ruined Black Ops 2 in my opinion, but the Tracker Sight in Ghost is pretty balanced in my opinion. It only outlines the play with a red line outside the body, and I think it's pretty good. It's better than the other reticle sights, as I think the maps in this game are pretty bland and it's really difficult to see the players. And there's quite a lot of campers, and it'll like show you the outline, like positions where the enemies are, and it definitely increases your fire accuracy to win those gun battles a lot quicker. And for my second part, I'm using Foregrip, as the recoil is quite high on this gun, and the Foregrip reduces it. Like when you go in a battle, you have a lot higher accuracy, and you have a lot higher chance of winning a gun battle against enemy, especially at long range. I'm using a silencer for the P26 as it's quite loud and you don't want to be seen on the enemy map. For perks I'm using is ready up, as like when you sprint, like when a guy like fires at you, you can have your guns a lot ready faster. Like when you got weapons ready faster, so you can like hold it up and you start firing, and you should be able to win that gun battle like a lot more quicker than the enemy. It depends if you like press B to slide, and, like lay down, aim. You have a lot higher chance of like getting an enemy, that sort of thing. And the reason I'm using agility is, as the maps are quite large in this game, and like this perk like gives you increased movement speed, so you can run a lot faster, and it's like really difficult as the spawns turn quite easy on this game, especially when you play domination. I'm sorry, and like when a guy like fires at you, you can like hold B to slide really quickly and get like into the barricade a lot more quicker, and that sort of stuff. And the reason I'm using off the grid is like everyone just sprays with like SATCOMs in this game, as they're really easy to get, and I think it's a really good perk, and it doesn't show like radar pings like where your position is and that sort of stuff. Sorry. And for the and the reason I'm using Scavenger, I think it's one of the most important perks in this game, as you run out of ammo quite quickly, and you need to resupply ammo when you kill an enemy. And like if you run out of ammo, you're pretty much useless. Well, you're pretty much like a lot higher chance of getting killed by the enemy. So you definitely need Scavenger to resupply your ammo, as you don't get much ammo at all unless you use extended mag. And for my 5th perk, what I'm using Blast Shield is like everyone just sprays like grenades and like places like IDs at random places, and the IDs are quite hard like to show up on the mini map and like show on the screen. And Blast Shield just gives you like more resistance to explosives and that sort of stuff. And for the strike packages, I use normally support as it has SATCOM, shows the enemy position, ballistic vest, gives you like 10% more health when you use it, and you get like 50 points when like your teammate picks up a ballistic vest, and which is pretty good. And I've used Oracle as it displays and like detects enemies. Like you see an enemy like through a wall, you can like, it makes it a lot easier like if people are camping, so you can like shoot through a wall and kill the camper. And for Soul, I would use SATCOM, Battle Hind and Maniac, as I see quite a lot of YouTubers use it. And for Specialist, if you're using this class setup, I've used Blind Eye, Dead Silence, so like when you run, like the footsteps, like noise is a lot reduced, and it's quite a good stealth perk, and like you kill the enemy a lot quicker, and like the enemy won't know like where you are. And I would use Set Rep, as like everyone uses like IED exploits, like just plant like LEDs like everywhere, like random stupid places, and you can't really see them as they're quite well camouflaged. And Sit Rep will just show you like where the positions of the IEDs are, so you can like shoot them or just like take another route to avoid them. But anyway, thanks for watching. I know, but thanks for watching anyway. I hope this commentary was okay for you, as I have a really sore throat. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.
SATCOM uplink enabled. Enemy infantry in the open. Ballistic vest ready for deployment. They're inside the open. Losing Bravo. SATCOM uplink enabled.